This one is gonna take a while to answer. I just looked at it. Did you ever get bullied? And if not, what is your stance on it? This is why I opened my AskFM page. A lot of people ask me to do Ask Aero in the comments or Twitter. But I want people to have, if they need something, want something that's a little bit sensitive to them that they want to ask, I want somewhere where they can do it anonymously. And, if people asking silly shit, whatever. Did I ever get bullied? Yes, I did. A lot. Being picked on was probably 60% of my elementary and high school life. I think I was getting consistently made fun of from about grade 4, grade 5 to grade 11, I think. Some years were worse than others, but it was there almost every time. I was a heavy-set kid. I was, I think, 4'4", 150, 160 pounds. I was big. I'm not saying I'm skinny now. I even put on weight since I moved out, but I'm normal size. I was like borderline morbidly obese. So yeah, I had a target, and I was weird. I was a hyper kid. I was always trying to be the one that made everybody laugh, just to try to fit in. Because I saw the other kids that were class clowns, and it worked for a while, and then just, I don't know what happened, but people stopped laughing with me and started laughing at me. It was a rough time. I was in a very dark place for a long time. Was not mentally stable for probably almost all of my elementary school and a little bit for my high school. Luckily in high school I kind of found my niche and calmed down. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do me and try not to try to care what other people think of me, but when it matters, like people say, I don't care what other people think, they're lying. That's not true. Everyone cares what other people think. It's just like, if people think I'm weird for doing this thing that feels normal to me, then, because, and I'm being in my 20s now, I have a lot of subscribers that are like 15, that age, and I've had people say, yeah, I get bullied for liking cars, or you get bullied for stupid shit. And it's just like, fuck it, man. You can't, if you know it's something stupid, it's just like maybe you're like liking anime or something, like just fuck it. If they're gonna get mad at you for that, or they're gonna be bullies for you for that, and fuck it. Don't even let that shit bother you. And I know it's hard to say that, because people tell me that too when I was a kid, and it's like it's hard because words hurt. People say words don't hurt, and those people are usually the bullies, not the ones getting bullied. But when you get called fat, stupid, gay, shit, like you don't amount to anything, you're a nobody. If you get called that every day for months and years on end, like you can go from ha 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 to oh, it sucks and it's not fun. However, this is where the silver lining comes in. I toughed through it. I made it out of my dark place. I'm still here. So I don't know what made me just grit my teeth and bear it, but I wouldn't trade those years of being teased and being bullied for the world. I'll tell you why. That made me who I am now. When I was a kid, I had very thin skin. You can just call me fat once and I'd freak out and I'd start yelling and crying. But I learned as a kid, like, you can't, like, you have to pick and choose your times. Like, if somebody's on you and on you and on you, then yeah, I'm gonna say something back. But I mean, one little comment, some people don't even know that they're being bullies, you know what I mean? Some people are just, that's their level of humor. They like pick on you and they're like, I'm just kidding, we're buddies. To me, I had to learn that balance as a kid. Also, being big, it wasn't healthy. I cut down my portions. I didn't diet or anything. I just kind of, I didn't eat at stupid times of the night. I kept my portions in check, and I just kind of slowly started losing weight. And by grade 10 or grade 11, I was the same weight, but I grew a foot, So that worked, and I got into something doing, I kind of make fun of myself now. I make myself the joke. Not because I have any self-esteem issues or anything. I feel fine about myself. I feel like my self-esteem is normal. I'm not super cocky. I mean, like, there's some stuff I'd like to change, but I am who I am. There's nothing I'm going to do about it. But I learned to start making fun of myself, and if anything, that kind of got people off my back. You know, if I'm laughing at the joke that they're supposed to be making, and then, you know, where's their joke? But there is still going to be kids that, like, make fun of you for nothing, and you just kind of have to realize that they're the losers. You know, I mean, if you've done nothing to wrong these people directly, and they're still like every day, what's up, faggot? Like, who's the loser here? You know, like somebody who has to put somebody down to make themselves feel better about themselves, or the kid is just being himself, even if he is kind of quirky. And that's also the beauty about the internet. That's where I found a lot of my niche, and that's where I felt comfort. As I joined a forum when I was a kid, I think I was only 12 or 13 years old. I met lifelong friends there, a lot of people that kept me from doing something that being 21, almost 21 years old now, I would definitely have regretted. Kept me out of self-harm, and probably the reason I'm here today. We're not really all in contact, but if anyone you are watching, you know who you are, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. You were friends when I didn't have any. But yeah, I hope whatever you're going through, Mr. Anonymous Person or Mrs. Anonymous Person, I just, from somebody who's been there, from somebody who I'd like to think went through almost the worst of the worst verbal abuse that anyone can go through, it gets better. And I mean, it's not just me saying it to be part of an ad, or me saying it because I don't want people to hurt themselves. But I've been there, I've been through it. I had days where I thought, you know, life would be better if I wasn't there. But you know, now I'm a stronger person. I feel like it made me have thicker skin. It gave me the ability to do something like this on YouTube. I got teased for being a YouTuber when I was young. Now all those people are my biggest fans. I had people playing my videos. I remember we were watching videos in French class on YouTube. Just random, I think they were French. And I went to the bathroom, I came back, and they had my YouTube channel. I had less than probably 1,000 subscribers at the time. I was really embarrassing. And now the people that played that prank on me, now that I have 22,000 subscribers, are some of my biggest fans, and the ones that were out at parties, they're telling people, yeah, this guy's a YouTuber, and he makes money on the internet. And so it's, just stick with it, man. Don't sacrifice who you are for other people. And I mean, if you find somebody to talk to, even if it's just one person, if it's a parent, a friend that you trust, anybody, because that one person may be the one that keeps you from doing something that you regret. Just stick with it and try your very best. I know some people have a chemical depression, and I don't know anything about that. At least I think. I've never been diagnosed with anything, but just try your best and power through it. And you know, here I am now, living on my own, in so much financial debt, but I still crack a smile because I think I just don't let little things bother me anymore, and I feel like being bullied made me that strong of a person. So holy crap, that was a long one. I may even cut that out and make that its own video, but just so we don't have 15 minutes of one thing. Thank you very much for sending in your question, and I hope that you feel better soon. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I also have a Facebook and a Twitter. For those links, be sure to check out the description box below.